Welcome to the source. Happy Merry Monarch Festival! Imagine a dance coming from the heart and touching yours. That is the Hawaiian Hula. And right now, the yearly Merry Monarch Festival is in full spring in Hilo, Hawaii, where the finest and best performers compete, but also meet and keep the culture alive. I'm Hannah Tellecel, and this is the Source Podcast, your source of inspiration and good things. I love dancing my entire life. As a little girl, I took ballet classes and wanted to become a ballerina. When our family moved, I had to change to taking classes in jazz dance instead and continue with it for many years. As an adult, I put it aside for a while when I was focusing on my copywriting career, but realized later that something that used to bloom inside of me has started to wither, and that nobody should tell me to stop dancing, whether out of jealousy or envy. When my mother became terminally ill in cancer a decade later, I felt pulled to begin dancing again and took to West African dance, remembering how I used to play with a girl and her family, part Nigerian and part Swedish, when I was a little girl. The drums created rhythms my heart began to synchronize with, and I could reclaim my passion. Dancing barefoot and closer to spirit, as my mother passed away in 2004, I longed for something softer to comfort me, while wondering what a true woman really should be and look like. And then an opportunity to study in Hawaii with Swedish student loan arose. The stunning sunsets were accompanied by a group of hula dancers at the Waikiki beach, where I watched them in awe for many nights. I then realized I could learn these too. All my life as a little girl, I always wanted to wear beautiful dresses, and here women wear dresses all the time, and with beautiful flowers in their long hairs. I grew long hair and started to practice hula at the grounds of University of Hawaii, where my then kumu hula, which means hula teacher, were studying and teaching classes in the evenings. While it took some time to relax and be grounded, I saw my future turning bright again. Hawaiian hula is a set of dances in various styles, both modern and ancient, that describes the life in the islands. Back in the day, Hawaiian was only a spoken language, where the songs, chants, and dances kept it alive as a way to tell the history of the islands, honoring the kings and queens, about their battles, about the places, about the relationships, and about the legends and myths featuring gods and goddesses in Hawaiian folklore. For example, Pele is considered a goddess of volcanoes that Hawaiian hula dancers chant and dance about and for. When the white missionaries came to the islands with James Cook, hula became banned and looked upon as barbaric. It couldn't be more far from the truth. It's rather believed that to be a really good hula dancer, we should be pure channels for the divine spirit and practice aloha, which is compassion towards ourselves and others while caring for the land in relationship, making us into true stewards and stewardesses. Luckily, King Kalakaua reclaimed hula as an allowed art form, and it became practiced openly again in the late 1800s. In 1964, Hawaii sought to improve tourism and began a festival that in 1971 became the Merry Monarch Festival, with a yearly competition and reenactment of King Kalakaua's coronation with the parade through Hilo town. He is considered the Merry Monarch, besides the beautiful butterflies that also live here. Nowadays, the Merry Monarch Festival consists of 3 parts: men and women dancing separately in the kahiko style, a style based on chanting and drums, and in the Awana style, with choreographies, dance to music played on ukuleles and traditional ways of singing, both in Hawaiian and in English. And a day when chosen women dance solos in both styles to compete for the Miss Aloha Hula title. Watching the Merry Monarch festivals show us how various implements are used, like bamboo sticks, called pu'ili, rattles decorated with feathers, uli uli, stones, ili ili, and small drums, ipuheke or punios. We get to see how lace and tea leaf skirts are worn, and how dresses, shirts, and skirts are matching the song and the island it comes from, with their printed patterns and colors. All together performed with a strong sense of unity, dancing in groups as one. Each step and hand motion shows us the sentiment and the meaning of the song, together with the dancer's facial expression. The goal is to make the motions both defined and subtle at the same time, tuning into the power of the place the song is about, where each motion also holds this energy. When hula is performed well, it creates a connection between the audience, the music and the dancers, and with God. To learn more about my own experience of living in Hawaii and beginning to learn the dance hula, read my book, The Call for Divine Mothering, Applying the Keys to Paradise, available on Amazon and Kindle. To watch the Merrimonarch Festival, go to their website at merrimonarch.com. And the next episode of the Source Podcast is released on April the 22nd, when we celebrate Earth Day. Tune in on the 22nd to receive inspiration to care about our environment. Thanks for listening. Please rate, review, and subscribe for more life coaching tips. And remember, care about yourself, others, and Earth. Aloha!